bed. She felt that this was the last thing she needed in her life, particularly since it happened at a time when she had to make some important decisions. And then it hit her. This was exactly what she needed. Her old habit had been to rush impetuously into a new decision without thinking it through. Now it was as if life were saying, "If you won't give yourself time to think, I will." We very much want to believe that the things that happen to us have great meaning. It's the way we feel life should be. Yes, some days we feel our life's a soap opera. But we need, to have the sense that there's a purpose and value to it all. And we're right. I want to reassure you. When you discover the true meaning of the events in your life, everything changes. You feel stronger because your sense that everything has meaning gives you great confidence. You feel wiser because you see how everything connects. You're more in touch with who you are because you know that you're living the life you were meant to lead. And you're happier because you're able to put your loss behind you and have a sense of a future filled with good things. Until you get to this place, nothing is going to feel right. Let's say you're outdoors and you suddenly feel a drop of moisture fall on your head. You're not going to be able to think of anything else until you figure out why that happened. Is water dripping from some air conditioner up high? Is it starting to rain? Is a flying monkey peeing on your head? You have to know why that drop of moisture fell on your head because you can't feel safe going forward until you do. We need to know why, much more, when what fell on our head is a catastrophe. If you can't make sense of the catastrophe, it's as if your life is mere dice on a crap table. If nothing has any meaning, everything's random. Anything can happen. It's painful to live not knowing why you got so sick that time, or why you lost the love of your life. Much more painful than people suspect. One woman I know was flying home for Thanksgiving when she was in college. As the plane was flying along 20,000 feet in the air, she developed a terrible earache. But that's not what made her cry. In the dark of a nighttime flight, she was sobbing because there was pain like this in the world, seemingly without any rhyme or reason. One guy described his feeling differently. "When I think about the bad stuff that's happened in my life, I feel I'm just a goddamn fool of the cosmos. It's humiliating. On a sidewalk crowded with people, I'm the one who stepped in the dog poop. No one else is as stupid or unlucky as I am. The problem is, how can I go forward? How can I trust the future if I feel I am this stupid, unlucky guy?" Knowing that there's a reason for what happens also saves us from being filled with blame. Blame is a very human attempt to make sense of some catastrophe, but most of the time we hate the way it feels. And yet when something bad happens to us, it's almost a reflex to think, it's because everyone hates me, because I'm a loser, because I'm doomed. And so the blame begins. We blame other people, and then we end up with a sense that the world is full of bad people. We blame ourselves, and then instead of feeling healthy, strong, and whole, we see ourselves as sick, weak, and broken. And we blame life itself. What could be more demoralizing than feeling condemned to having bad things always happen to us and not being able to do anything about it? Blame is like a boomerang that loops around and bonks us on the noggin. Try this yourself. If you see someone struggling with sadness, anxiety, and negativity, listen to his story. You'll soon see he's living in a world where all he sees are things to blame because he lives without positive meanings for what's happened to him. The only cure is to restore the sense that there is a good reason for everything that happens. Explain that, why don't you? Years ago, if you'd said to me, "Everything happens for a reason," I'd have said that was a lot of bull. Things happened in my life that were so painful, it's no wonder I'd had trouble finding their meaning, and I gave up looking. I now know that was a big mistake. Lots of things happen to us that challenge our sense that everything happens for a reason. It can be anything. You get seriously ill at the worst possible moment. You think you found the love of your life, but something goes haywire between you, and now the two of you are over. You've had one of those really painful childhoods. You screw up and lose a lot of money. Someone you love dies. Yeah, you think, maybe there's a meaning for some things.